Hi, I'm Cody,
I'm Brendan.
and this is Real Pulse Reviews. Today we're doing a review on the 2001 movie The Score, directed by Frank Oz, starring Edward Norton, Robert De Niro, and Marlon Brando. Let's get into it. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought the acting, of course the acting, is going to be good when you have Marlon Brando, Edward Norton, and Robert De Niro. The concept, the heist, right? We're getting a scepter that's worth apparently $30 million, but we find that out later down the road. But it's about Nick, who has been doing this for 25 years. They made sure to tell you that several times throughout this film. He steals a bunch of valuable items and then kicks it to Max, which is Marlon Brando, and then they sell it and he gets a profit of the money. And then he owns, Nick, Robert De Niro's character, owns a jazz club. He's very down low, and he makes sure everything is done to a T and done correctly. That's how he's been doing it for so long. And then Edward Norton comes into play because Max gets Edward Norton, Jack, to do this heist, because this is a two-man heist. And it's just, I thought it was really good. I thought it kept my attention. Not for the first part, in my opinion. It was slow at first. It really was. You got to build up a story, and I just wish there's a little bit more things going on in the beginning, and you can still tell the story. Then, once we get to the actual heist, awesome. And when it was to the heist, my heart was pumping the whole time. I just thought that part was awesome. Like, just the rest of the movie till the end, I thought it was a good action movie. It was a good heist movie. So, I'll get into more what I think right at the end, but I don't want to spoil anything else.
Awesome. So for me, I think one of the big things I like is chemistry between characters. If the characters really fit, like their dynamic of whether they fit together. And I thought this movie did that very, very well. And I think the standout character for me is Jack. You get a immediate image of who Jack is when he comes up and he's acting like he has special needs as a way to talk to him.
That was amazing.
Yes,
he did an outstanding job with that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you get that immediately gives you insight to the type of person he is. And really, I thought this was a phenomenal movie. Overall, really enjoyable. It did start a little bit slow, but like you said, you got to build story, and as long as you're building story and the story fleshes out great, it can be slow for me. So it doesn't have to be nonstop action, because that's not really necessarily what this movie is. It's building a story. You're building up the heist, and when you get to the heist, that's when you get your excitement. That's when you get the big break of the story, and this movie did phenomenal. An interesting fact, this was actually Marlon Brando's last film appearance before he passed away.
I did not know that.
So, really, really enjoyable movie. I liked it quite a lot.
Awesome.
So scores and then outro.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm just going to get into it. 6-8. Good movie. But good movie. There's better heist movies out there. Like I said, it's a good movie. A 6-8. It's pretty solid. It's definitely a rewatchable movie. Good. Is very well done on certain aspects. The director, I didn't say this in the beginning. I said his name, Frank Oz. I did a little bit of research on him. Because that name rung a bell, and he voiced Yoda when The Empire Strikes Back in 1980. He did The Indian in the Cupboard. He directed that. He directed The Dark Crystal. Great movie. I don't know if you've seen that.
Oh yeah, fantastic movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie. And then he also voiced characters on The Muppets, like Bert. That's Sesame Street. I don't remember who he voiced. Grover? Is Grover one?
That's also
Muppets.
Grover, I think, is Sesame Street.
Okay, well, I clearly don't know what I'm talking about, but he voiced a lot of characters right on the Muppets. I don't know, man. It's all good. And then on Sesame Street, he definitely did Cookie Monster and Bert. I know that much. So.
He's got a good history.
Guys,
He's very well known.
Guys, Grover, please put it right in the comments. Tell me who he's a part of. I think it's the Muppets. I really do.
Grover, I'm like 90% sure
Okay.
is Sesame Street. Isn't he the guy in the trash can?
Oh, is that Grover?
I think so.
The green dude?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, cool.
I think Grover's the guy.
Cool.
Obviously, we don't know our Muppet and Sesame Street history like we should.
I watched Sesame Street when I was like 4 or 5. I remember. Never really watched Muppets. But yeah, I thought the movie, the ending was phenomenal. Phenomenal. I loved it. I loved it because they truly made me think Edward Norton got a hand up on Robert De Niro. Like, I truly thought that. And then Edward Norton is 5 minutes away from the train, well, the bus stop, sorry. And Robert De Niro, he calls Robert De Niro, and he's just cool as a cucumber, just so going, oh yeah, see, you're not ahead. You're not ahead. What's in the bag? What you got? And I'm like, what is happening? And then he has the piano leg in the bag, and it's not the scepter. And then he's threatening Robert De Niro, and Robert De Niro is like, what? I'm just a jazz club owner. You're the one who they're looking for because he worked there. I truly think, I appreciate this film because they make you think all along Nick knew he had the cards because that's why he told him you got to finish out your shift. It's smart, but also I was thinking about this even before the heist. How would Edward Norton's character be able to get away because he's the janitor there? Is he going to keep working and then just disappear if the other guy didn't discover him? Like I was thinking that, like, at the end of the day, Edward Norton's character should have just followed through with it. But I really enjoyed that ending, and I thought that was amazing. And then that really is what made me appreciate this movie because it's build up, build up, build up. Here's your finish. And the only part that I would have liked to see a little bit more, but I understand it, did Max get his money, the $4 million that he owed to the mob? Because you don't really see it. You know he collected the money, and then it was shot to Max where he's watching the news, and he's just, I was trying to read his facial expressions. Like, he didn't seem upset, he didn't seem happy, he just seemed neutral. So did Max get the money, or did Nick keep the $30 million? I truly don't know, but I appreciate films that make you think, but I wish they could have gave me more. That's why I got the score that it did. So
okay. So my score is not going to surprise anybody. I think this movie is really good. My score is going to be a 6.1. It's not a movie I'd throw one again and rewatch, but then again, I'm not really somebody who likes to watch movies multiple times, unless it's like something I really like, or two, I didn't understand it the first time and I need to go back and revisit it. But good movie. I'm happy with giving it the score I gave it. And I think for me, the cast is just stand out. It has a phenomenal cast, and it really shows in the movie. So, yeah, I'm very, very happy giving it that score. Yeah, I enjoyed it. But then again, I'm a horror freak. So, I feel like we go into every movie with a bit of a disadvantage that's not horror, so.
Don't worry, we'll definitely find a film that will get him out of that horror. One movie I'll find where you're going to be like, I'm going to shoot to get you to give it an 8.0. I'll find one.
There are horror movies, or there are movies that aren't horror that I would do that.
Because every week, like, we each pick a movie. He picks one. I pick one. Still trying to figure out the editing process for my part, so it might be a little delayed for some videos, but I'm getting a new computer, so we'll get everything up to you guys. Yeah, but so cool. The score, it's good. It's a good movie. Robert De Niro, great actor. So
alrighty, that's gonna be it for us. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really, really appreciate it, and we will catch you guys in the next one.
Later.